This is confectionery and found new Aurora Mystery Mallows. You can either get pink or blue for her dress. That's pretty cool. There's also a little Snow White tin and some popcorn and pixie dust. Ride number? You're just eating your rock candy. What? They're gonna shoot you? Are you gonna win?
Yeah.
What?
I am.
You're gonna win?
Well guys, let's take it from here. Time to make Zurg changes to rock it and roll. Alright, you've got the stick. Make sure Zurg's plans fail to launch. Oh, it's out of glass.
Outstanding start, pilot. Great work, team. We steer no foe. Holidays, whatever they are.
Get him, baby, get him!
Excellent maneuvering. Keep steering straight to Zurg Wonderful.
So yeah, Carousel of Progress is currently closed for a full refurb, completely redoing each scene and each show scene for the ride. You can see they just have like a door. There's like a Monsters Inc. door just blocking the entrance there, but kind of hard to see the whole thing. But yeah, they are actively working on completely overhauling Carousel of Progress to bring a whole new era in with the family. That'll open next year at some point. You can walk, go ahead.
Inside your car, and please supervise younger beings. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey.
This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service around Tomorrowland.
That's it. Look at that. That's the rocket ship. You want to go on there with Daddy? Yeah. You just go in a circle like it's like a rocket.
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the People Mover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Morak 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky, the absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. And my stars, is there ever lots to see? From spacecraft to monster labs, there's really nothing like today in Tomorrowland.
Yeah. You want to go on the
For your
rocket ship?
safety, if you have wings, jetpacks, or gravity polarizers, please do not take flight while on board. Thank you.
Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot? And a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny people mover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny ORAC.
Model of Progress City.
On your right is Star Traders, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy. Except actual stars. Those are no longer sold.
Just a store. Yeah, you want to go on
Now
that?
approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and Tron Light Cycle Run.
I love a good
You wanna do it?
And these are two of the best
You
tracks
sit
in
in
the
my lap.
cosmos for a bit of light, speedy competition.
Sure.
Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
Hey people, you are filthy people. Hey people, you are filthy.
Hey, don't put that over the edge
Visitor
there.
From Galaxy N31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
This is Starport 75.
Or as we always call it, Space Mountain. Our high-speed rocket port to distant deep space destinations.
So long.
Mm-hmm.
And that's in my
Look at that. That's a big roller coaster in the dark. You're okay.
The most refreshing retreat in the galaxy. The Coral Dunes of Pisces 7. You H2O it to yourself. Book today.
Why are you driving like a maniac? Get out of here! Ah. Oh, my back! Oh, God! Your hands are sticking.
One day, 100 acre wood, the East Wind traded places with West Wind.
If you ask me, he'll never reach that point.
Mommy! Mommy! Oh dear! Can I go talk to you? Look, Mama, look! I'm a fight!
Gifted on the Glockenspiel, but nameless Hunter! Come out with me! Hunter makes you feel just great, doesn't it? Follow me! We're going this way. Phew, I almost bounced right out of the ride. But how the hell up the middle? It's still high. Still
Hooray for Pooh, too!
Let's go to the party without me.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are at Magic Kingdom, exploring the park with just me and my crazy daughter, who's like apparently leaving me. We're gonna go on a bunch of rides, see some characters, check out the new Jessie Roundup, whatever it's called, and we'll see what other fun stuff we can find. So come hang out. Come here.
Now, we'll have to see if maybe we can introduce Pooh to little Gus. They look like they have something in common.
They do.
Why, their shirt sizes.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Well, Gus, we tried to make him a longer shirt for the next Royal Bowl. We were thinking he might look a little bit more professional and charming, of course. But he always likes to show off how much cheesecake
Yep.
he's eaten. So instead of making a longer shirt front, he's decided he wants a longer tailcoat.
That's fair.
Bag. So that way he can switch it around and use it as a tablecloth.
That works too.
He is the hilarious little mouse I've ever met. Now, is your friend here?
Keeping your hands, arms, feet inside your hands. Watch your tongue. Thank you.
Sorry. You guys can go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you.
We've been having a lot of fun at Magic Kingdom today. We've been doing a lot of rides. Having fun? Okay. Good talk. It's very hot, but we're making our way through the park.
When ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
All the way into the portrait gallery, please. Get lively.
Is the haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely. The real chills come later. Now, as they say, we're alive and will continue our too.
Where's that?
Let's all stay together. Please.
Thank you so much.
Oh yes, and no flash pictures, please. We spirits are frightfully sensitive. Every room has walls. And hot and cold.
Send us a message from somewhere beyond. Goblins and ghoulies from last Halloween. Awaken the spirits with your tambourine. Creepies and crawlies, toads in a pond. Let there be music from regions beyond. Wizards and witches, wherever you dwell, give us a hint by ringing the bell.
Receive your sympathetic vibrations and are beginning to materialize. You're assembling for a swinging wind of expecting. Playful spooks have interrupted our tour. Please remain seated in your doom buggy. We will proceed in just a moment. We have been unavoidably detained by pranky spirits. Kindly remain seated in your doom buggy. We will continue our tour in just a moment.
Foolish mortals, please remain seated. Your doom buggy will begin moving immediately.
They have selected you to fill our quota, and they'll haunt you until you return.
Be sure to bring your death certificate if you decide to join us. Make final
Now I will raise the safety bar, and a ghost will follow you home.
Good afternoon, and come to you for the Hall
Well, my daughter sleeps. Might as well enjoy Hall of Presidents. I haven't been in here in a long time, so we'll see if the show's changed at all.
This program is dedicated to the memory of Walt Disney. In 1971, his love for America inspired the creation of the Hall of Presidents, a place to celebrate the optimism and goodwill he saw at the heart of the American story. Walt's vision was to honor the nation by honoring the American presidency.
It is 1783, and the smoke is clearing in the wake of the Revolutionary War. Over the course of 8 grinding years, General George Washington has led a force of shopkeepers, farmers, and Native American allies to victory over the greatest military power in the world. A new nation has been born, independent and free. The founders must form a national government. In 1787, through months of passionate debate, they create a written constitution. For the country's highest office, they imagine something new in the history of the world. A leader not born to power like a king or queen. A leader who has not seized power through conquest. A leader not separate from the people, but elected by the people, from among the people. We, the people. This is a new idea, an American idea. The idea of a president. The people don't know exactly what a president will be, but there is little doubt who it will be. George Washington's stature and bearing have marked him as a leader. His integrity has made him a great one. Washington knows that many generals who have led successful revolutions make themselves dictators or kings. Instead, he steps down from power and retires to his home, Mount Vernon. The world takes note, and George Washington becomes the symbol of American ideals. In the first presidential election, it's Washington by a landslide. The only doubt seems to be his own. He writes, "Integrity and firmness is all I can promise. Integrity and firmness is exactly what we need." Everything he does as president will set a model for his successors. His final act may be the most important of all. After 2 terms, with no term limit in the Constitution and amid overwhelming support to stay in office, he steps down once again and hands power back to the people. He wants us to speak. to elect a new president. During the early years of the Republic, we choose leaders as different as Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, and Andrew Jackson. Elections are often bitter. Each president stands at that fiery intersection where personal character meets the challenges of the times. Some call the presidency a glorious burden. Jefferson calls it a splendid misery. We, the people, must choose well. We elect 15 presidents before the course of history brings us to the edge of a crisis like no other. A nation born of freedom still permits slavery. As the country pushes west, will new states be slave or free? The question produces bitter conflict. The issue rocks the election of 1860 and brings Abraham Lincoln onto the national stage. The tall, lanky, some say uncouth candidate from Illinois is a master of words at a time when speeches are printed in full for people to read. A house divided against itself cannot stand, he has said. With Lincoln's election, the House does indeed divide. Civil War. 11 states secede from the Union. The war becomes a defining passage in the American story. The president's own inner strength and depth of character changed the course of history. Lincoln had come up the hard way on the American frontier, desperately poor, with less than a year of formal schooling. His early years were scarred by tragedy, the death of his mother, his sister, his first love. He struggles with depression, but never loses his determination to rise above it. He once said he's driven by a desire to leave the world a little better place for having lived in it. The war rages. Lincoln fights to preserve the Union and end slavery. Neither is a sure thing. At Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 6 months after one of the bloodiest battles of the war, the president dedicates a cemetery to the thousands of soldiers who died there, in words we can never forget.
Fourscore and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives, that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here, have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note, nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and a government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
The blood of over 500,000 Americans is spilled in this Civil War. President Lincoln's enduring hope is to give true meaning to the sacrifices of so many, to lead us to that new birth of freedom. With the end of the war and the end of slavery, a new birth truly begins. As we roll toward the 20th century, settlers roll west on wagon wheels and railroads connect the nation coast to coast. Millions of immigrants pour in from Europe and Asia. Population doubles. Our economy triples. Our standing among nations rises. We need presidents who can lead both at home and abroad. At the same time, a young Theodore Roosevelt is retreating from New York politics and personal tragedy. The death of his wife and his mother on the same day in the same house. In the Badlands of North Dakota, he rethinks his life and the life of his country. He returns stronger in body and spirit. His renewed energy is just what his country needs. American industry is booming, but social tensions are rising. A progressive movement is bubbling up, pushing for change, and change is needed in the working and living conditions in cities. The gap widens between rich and poor. The demand for change grows stronger. Teddy Roosevelt is a knight on a crusade. He speaks with force and vitality in clear terms that make colorful headlines at a time when mass market newspapers have become the new media. To define his foreign policy, he borrows a phrase from an African proverb: speak softly and carry a big stick. But his greatest accomplishments are made at home. He breaks up giant monopolies, protects workers' rights, and calls for a square deal for all Americans, rich and poor, capitalist and wage earner.
And a square deal for every man and every woman in the United States.
He calls on America to be as great as the natural grandeur of its lands. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground, he tells us. And we do.
The bottom fell out of the market. 12 million unemployed. The bread lines and the soup. The results of the 1932 election now appear.
When we elect our 32nd president, it is the worst of times. The course of history and the course of one president's life again shape a turning point in our national destiny. Franklin D. Roosevelt, paralyzed by polio, knows how to restore the faith of a people paralyzed by the Great Depression.
I believe in practical explanation and in practical policy.
He has found the inner strength his countrymen now need. He speaks to us like a friend, a neighbor. His optimism is contagious, his voice perfect for the latest breakthrough medium, radio. He calls us to believe we have nothing to fear but fear itself. And we do believe.
Tonight's attacks on England are perhaps the most widespread of the war in the course of the day.
But an even greater challenge dominates his final years in office: the Second World War.
We must be the great arsenal of democracy. This is an emergency as serious as war itself.
We stun the world with our production. When bombs fall on U.S. troops in Pearl Harbor, he calls us to fight on the war front and sacrifice on the home front.
The harder the sacrifice, the more glorious the triumph. So spoke America in the year 1776.
1776. So speak Americans today.
The world changes. The country changes. And yet, in one sense, what we need most from our presidents has never changed. A guiding vision that calls forth the best that America can be.
Will outer space be developed for the benefit of all mankind? Or will it become another focus for the arms race? The choice is urgent, and it is ours to make.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
But really, it's all of us who must overcome the crippling legacy of bigotry and injustice. And we shall overcome.
One of the agreements that President Sadat and Prime Minister Begin are signing tonight is entitled A Framework for Peace in the Middle East.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. You have lost too much.
John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, William Henry Harrison, John Tyler, James K. Polk, Zachary Taylor, Millard Fillmore, Franklin Pierce, James Buchanan, Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Johnson, Ulysses S. Grant. Our trust in the idea of a president, as we have from the beginning.
My fellow citizens, no event could have filled me with greater anxieties than that notification on the 14th day of April, 1789, that you had selected me to lead our nation. But it was with the confidence of my fellow citizens that I took an oath. 35 simple words that have been repeated by every American president throughout history.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help me God.
The presidency of the United States is a role unique in the world, an office entrusted to each president by us, we the people. Therein lies the genius of that new idea, now over 200 years old. A new idea our presidents have turned into a great American idea again and again.
our presentation. At this time, got the personal belongings, please exit out towards...
Let's head inside to Jesse's Roundup, a Rip Warren review here at the Diamond Horseshoe in Frontierland. They are using this as like their summer festivities, which is really cool. So we'll head inside and we'll see what's going on.
Fist bump, buddy! Never has the years go by. Friendship will never die. You gotta see it's not destiny that you gotta say. Everybody say you gotta say me. One more time, I'll say you gotta say me. Oh yeah. You can't play my partners. You can grab me. You can. Sarah Dixon is on her way to this here stage. Put those hands together, stop those feet. It's time for Jesse's Roundup, a Rick Power review.
Look at all those deputy badges. Hey, provided to look like deputies are here.
Yes, indeed. And I saw a gang of junior deputies in the back over yonder.
You hear that, grown-ups? Y'all are junior deputies, and don't you forget it. Ha! Here at Jesse's Roundup, everyone is welcome.
Jesse, your new friends are ready to say hello.
Jumping jelly beans, is it that time already? Well, let's bring them on out.
Friends of all ages, you are welcome to the best drink hop team ever, the Roundup Rovers.
All right, friends, the stage is all yours.
Well, hey, howdy, hey. We're the Roundup Rovers, the craziest group of team ever. Now, as you can tell, we take no ordinary roads. Well, that's because we ain't no ordinary goblet pounder. So, what do you say, deputies? You ready for some rope skipping? 5, 6, 7, 8. My name is Skippin' Seth. This is Awesome Alex. And Hoppin' Haley. Circle around. There we go. Under the lights. Let's mix it up. All together now. Hey! What do y'all think so far? Write it down, Junior. And we have some great deputies for you to help us out. Deputies, if you can spread out with your arms out like an airplane. Make sure you plenty of space for each other. Perfect. Now I need your feet together. And your arms by your sides like a pencil. On the count of 3, we're gonna get jumping as high as we can all together. And all my deputies are here, so we're gonna get up on your feet and jump along or clap along with us. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, jump, jump, jump. As high as you can. Alright, take a little break. We'll do it one more time. Keep looking straight on out of your face. Don't worry about being one fit. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, jump, jump. Keep on jumping. Here we go, big jump over the rope. Just like that. And one more big jump. Keep it up our deputies. Let's do a big buster tap and play all together. Hands up to the sky. Reach way down low like your toes. And wave all around to your screaming fans.
Bullseye's favorite dance when he gets a new pair of horseshoes.
Let's do this!
Come down, girl, let me tell you all about the horseshoe song. It's the wild man who favorite horse wins the new shoes on. When a horse gets new shoes, we should all be selling. And we love horseshoes come. All day and all night, we're dancing in the light. With the wind, we will ride. With a star.
wonder when we'll see anything come up over those construction walls other than that cement wall right there. The Jesse's Roundup stuff here in Frontierland is super cute. It's a great place to cool off, let the kids dance and play with Jesse and Woody, and then there's a second show. We walked in when it was ending with Bullseye, but it was super cute. Love what they did with it. I really wish they would just leave that there all year because they don't really use Diamond Horseshoe other than like a quick service restaurant every once in a while, but really good use of that space. A lot of fun. I think we're going to be heading over to one more ride, and then I think we're going to head out before the storms come. So thank you so much for joining us here at the Magic Kingdom on this spontaneous Daddy-Daughter Day with this one. And yeah, we got a lot of fun stuff coming up. We are going to head down to Sarasota for a night soon. We're staying at Saratoga Springs soon. We're going to do a lot of fun stuff over the rest of the summer. And then on August 29th, we will be at opening night of Halloween Horror Nights 35. We are actually staying at Sapphire Falls for the weekend, and we're going to be there all 3 days for opening weekend for Halloween Horror Nights. So stick with us, and thank you for your support, and we'll see you next time.